Hi. Hi guys. Welcome in. Let's start with leveling up. I think I'll go for Deadly Strike, or we can go for Dual Striking. I don't like Dual Striking, but it's nice to get the ones that come after. Let's just go for Deadly Strike. Yeah. Let's level up Alistair. I don't remember if he has enough composition. It probably does for now, because I think I invested a lot. I could get... Okay. You know what? We're going for Overpower for now. We're going for a little bit of attack, you know? There we go. Level up done. Let's get some attack, quests. Let's get some quests. Yes, very, very strong. So I know there's someone we have to talk to. This guy, let's see. Pater Gritch in Lothering. We have to talk to this guy. I know he's in the Chantry. I'm not sure we did this in the last stream. And we didn't because he's here.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter for you from the Blackstone
I knew
Irregulars.
this time would come. I should have listened to my sister. Sure, sign the paper, she said. You'll enjoy some coin now, but they'll be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
Okay. The others are in places we haven't been to yet, so we're just gonna ignore that for now. And yeah, we have some Chanters boards. We have 2 quests there. Still can't look at the subtitles since they're at the top of the screen. Damn you, seconds of bottom of the screen subtitles. I know, it's so weird that they're at the top. It's very weird, but I can't move them, unfortunately, so we're stuck with that, you know. Puppy? Yes. Got a trigger.
I'm led to understand that the Canary have their own mages as well. Is this so?
You would not understand.
Not understand? Is it mental capacity that you believe I lack? Or are you worried I will sympathize with my so-called brethren?
Take your pick.
Is that supposed to make me angry?
It means I find myself wishing that your people held proper, civilized attitudes towards magic.
That is a rather hostile thing to say.
And yet you continue speaking. Astonishing.
There you go. This bridge always triggers a banter between the companions, so, you know. I don't like going there because...
This place will be overrun by the Darkspawn soon. If we go, we won't be able to come back.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Yeah, once we leave this place, we can't come back because of the Darkspawn. So that's why we want to do everything right now. Yeah. And these are a ton of wolves. This is kind of a tough one. It's not super tough, okay. But it's, you know, it's a lot of wolves. I think actually the one that was previously here was worse. Come on. Okay, let's go for ones that are not attacking us. Oops. Okay, well. The issue with I always have with the rogue is it becomes too hostile. The host... Like, the rogue becomes so hostile that people just go for the rogue first. Which is kind of tough. Not what you want. Found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. Oh. And then there's bears. I know they're here. I know this by heart, you know? The next game, I bet they'll put the attack button to the middle mouse. Confuses even further, or aiming with the left mouse button. Actually, I always get confused. Like when the battle is very different in the next games. Also, they changed a lot. It's not completely different, you know, but they changed it quite a bit. I think at least Inquisition, which is the third one, has some really weird keybinds. So, you know. Maybe it's even worse. No, I'm kidding. There we go. There's still the skeletons of the spiders.
What?
That's right, yep. The attacks are pretty weird on that other one. Jumping with W and walking with spacebar. Exactly. Yes. Actually, one of the issues I have is in this game, there's no jumping, but you pause with the spacebar. And then you get to Inquisition and you can jump with the spacebar and you pause with like control or something. I don't remember the key. So I'm always jumping because I'm trying to pause the game and I'm jumping instead. It's super confusing. Yeah, actual horror. I know. I always get so confused. And then like for this game, you have the Alt. I think it's no the tab. You have the tab to highlight everything. So if there's loot, you see it. You see all the characters. And in Inquisition, it's a weird mechanic. So I don't remember where it's like in the second one, but in Inquisition, you have to keep pressing V and it looks for stuff around you. But yeah, it's weird. Very weird. Anyway. So yeah, this girl, she wants us to help her make traps, but we don't know how to make them, so I'm just gonna go. Hello.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
50 silver. I think we're done. Yeah. That was it. So we are done with Lothering. They just clicked the randomizer on keybinds. Yes, yes they did. Yes. And it's very annoying when you go from one game to the other. That's why last stream, when I started playing, I was very confused. Oh, helpful refugee. I forgot about this guy, but I think he warns you about the guys inside. But we've already gone inside, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, let me just tell some stuff. Yeah, that's why last stream I was playing Inquisition the day before, and then I was playing this one. And I kept getting I kept clicking the wrong keys in the battle. It was very confusing. Oh, he's selling the potions for way cheaper. I'll take. Which is weird, because he has poison here, so why doesn't he use it? I guess it's not this kind of poison you. Oh my god, I'm looking at my inventory. That's why things are so cheap. That was my inventory. I was like, Oathkeeper. I could swear like I found this somewhere. And then this is a special item that you get with one of the DLCs. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh wait, I sold this? And then I realized it's my inventory. The refugees, I don't want to kill them. I feel bad. Okay.
On it.
Oh, okay, it's up here, I think. That's okay.
Someone help us!
I'm here to help. Let's overpower. Overpower is pretty cool, so. Damn it, they're focusing me! Stop it! Let me run. Let me run away. Okay. Okay. This guy, I don't remember. Powerful Sings, I think, is good. It's probably good. I don't think I did the tactics for Sten. Oops, I canceled that. Don't attack me! Stop it! Oh. Overpower's pretty cool. Oops.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello,
Right.
my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along. Lelo! She bit me! She bit me! Why would you do that? That's so mean. Yeah, that's what she. Well, I was annoying her a little bit. I was annoying her by giving her pets, you know? And she bit me. It was very soft bite, though. She's not that evil, right, Lilo? You want more pets? She's actually asking for pets after biting me. Actual length per annum. Lilo, you're asking me for pets. She's asking for pets and then she bites me. It's like, you did want too many pets. I only wanted 3.5 pets. That was it. It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then,
Bye-bye.
let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Right.
It is
Off we go. This is blinding me.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon, is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow,
Awesome.
You're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Oh, you pooed. Who should we talk to? We can talk to some people for a bit. We can talk to Morgan. She's all the way over there by herself. Everyone stays around here except for her. Let's get to know Sten a bit. Sten is a very interesting character. Social distancing, yeah, exactly. She even has her own campfire.
Why are we stopping?
Why are we stopping? That's a good question. To sleep? To rest? Maybe? We're working together. I think I should get to know you.
There are Darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Well, we're resting, so... You know. Are you alright? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Why did you offer to help me?
For the moment, you are the enemy of my enemy.
Darkspawn are your enemy?
They have no more allies than a hurricane or an earthquake. They are enemies to all.
Headed in the background, staring into the abyss. I know. You said you were in... Ah, damn it! I clicked the wrong one. It says something like, I've never seen a Kunari. Can you tell me about your people? Something like that. Why not?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
I mean... Yeah, you've made your point. You said you were in the army.
I am.
What made you decide to become a soldier?
Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
Why would the Kunari send soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world.
Doesn't that make your view of things a little skewed?
Compared to what?
Good question.
What does anyone truly know of the world? The world changes. We change. The Antam observe what we can, just as you do. There is no point to this. We are keeping the Darkspawn waiting.
True, let's go.
As you wish.
Stan's conversations are a bit weird. A bit tricky, you know? He's a bit bizarre. Should we talk to the guy that was in the background?
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins, Levy the trader.
You know Duncan?
Oh yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
Judging by the bags under his eyes, he's been staring non-stop for days. I know. What promise did Duncan make to you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My
Yeah?
great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last warden commander of Ferelden back when the wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the wardens and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
What favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
Couldn't you just go there by yourself?
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
Why didn't Duncan help you?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Caelan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostergar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
How will reclaiming the peak help the warden? You know, I have a blight to take care of, so... you know.
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Your family's fate will be rewarded. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Right. Let's...
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Yeah, you're free to stay. Just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Okay, let's see.
Enchantment!
Can I enchant something already? I know you can remove the runes, so... Let's just put these two on my dagger. Why not? There we go. I think it's free. I didn't even check, but I'm pretty sure it's free. Just need the runes. Let's talk to Morrigan.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Have you ever been hunted by the Chantry?
My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
You really had no trouble with them?
I am unsure. I was too young to understand, and perhaps 'twas bravado on Flemeth's part, or perhaps she was merely amused. I will never know. Flemeth would warn them, once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
Your character getting electrocuted. I know, this doesn't look very safe, you know? What if I bump into someone? I'm like backing away and I bump into someone. You know, it just seems very dangerous. I don't know. Flemeth used you as bait?
'Twas a game and I a young girl. If I didn't get to play, I would have been very upset. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
You still think that was fun?
I think that my mother made it fun so that a child did not learn to fear. And I think that it was necessary. There are no trials for apostates, no prisons, no mercy. There are only absolutes, so only survival matters. If the wilds have taught me anything, 'tis this. First, you must survive. Do you disagree?
I mean, you know, I feel like we have an instinct, like a survival instinct, right? So I see what she means. I don't like any of the options though. Absolutely, there are worse things than death. I can see what she's saying. I wouldn't say that. Then that's a pathetic justification. It's like, I mean, I see what she means. I don't agree with her 100%, you know? And then you're probably right to have no opinion on the matter. I do have an opinion. It's just... I'm just gonna be agreeable because I want her to like me, so whatever. You're probably right.
An enlightened view, or at least an agreeable one. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
Alright, bye-bye. Let's talk to the other two and then let's go. Just like one talk each and we'll go. Oh, what happened to her there?
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
Should we flirt? You know, a beautiful, charming woman like yourself. Or we can say they don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they? I always like the flirty options, you know? But, you know, I feel like most people that, you know, most people in the cloister don't know how to fight, so that's very curious. Let's just ask that. Let's ask that. They don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
What did you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Interesting. Look to Alistair.
What do you need?
Oh. Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
He was like a father to you, I understand.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not with so much as riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
No harm done, Alistair.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
That's an excellent idea.
I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
My whole family just died, and you know it, Alistair. You know my whole family just died, so you know. My entire family was murdered just recently.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Maybe I'll go to Highever with you when you go. Since it's my home, you know.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Alistair. Oh.
Oh, why, you little...
Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Oh. Well, he is a war dog.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yeah. Yeah, those interactions don't mess with the approval of the other characters. Also, the dog has 100% approval. Not 100%, 100 points of approval. Where is he? Oh well. That's bugged, for sure. Dog has 100 approval with you, no matter what. And when you come here to talk to the dog, he has a bunch of interactions with the other characters, but it doesn't affect approval, so... You can be mean if you want. I think we'll go to Redcliffe.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
What's on your mind?
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly?
No, you never did, actually.
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because... well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
That kind of took me off guard, actually, because normally I don't start with Redcliffe, and when I come here, I have a better relationship with Alistair, and it goes a bit differently. Normally he doesn't just, like, blurt it out like that, you know? You know what, let's throw in a bit of humor. I know Alistair appreciates a bit of humor. Let's say... So, you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard.
Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a bit weird because he only ever tells you this when you get to Redcliffe. So if you go to any of the other places before you come to Redcliffe, he just doesn't tell you for the longest time. And then it's, at this point it's not so weird because, we got out of like the Ostagar thing and we just met and we went to Lothering and now we're here. But if you've been traveling with him for a while, it's kind of weird that he doesn't tell you for the longest time. I think I understand.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care. But she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
This RPG song. RGB, sorry. Yes. It's the skills. So some of the skills have these glowy things. Morrigan has a skill where she makes all the allies, like the weapons from all the allies have ice damage, which is why his sword is that color, and also my daggers. And then he has, I think, Threaten on, which makes him all red, So, yeah. He's only missing green now, We need to find something that gives him a green glow. Maybe you should stop showering for a while, just get that stink going. It turns green, right? It's like visible green coming out. I think so. Thank you, Mo. Yes. Exactly. You get it. What an awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence. I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually he just stopped coming.
You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well-loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
As you command, my king.
Oh, lovely.
Prince.
I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Right, Stitch? What do you think? 6 approval? Oh wow, that's a lot. Look at this boy.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard our Arleman. Oh my god. I've heard our Arleman is sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arleman's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Sick, yes. That's the kind of sick he is, right? I think so. It's scary. I get it. I completely understand. They look weird. I don't know. They just... something's wrong. I don't know what, but something's wrong. They look too big or something. I don't know.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan, though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Also, yeah, the fingers are like 20 centimeters long. Yes, yes, it's weird. Why is that? Battle's claws are at like plus 75% unarmed damage. I know, why are we even wearing, like, using daggers and swords and whatever? Why are we doing any of that, you know? I feel like we just could just kill the darkspawn with our bare hands. You don't believe Loghain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
Here's the human noble origin coming in again. Like, people keep recognizing you. Nobles, they normally recognize you because you're a noble also, so you know, it just keeps coming back. But you may have known my father, Tern Kuzlan.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
Of course we'll help.
There are no darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
There is something to gain. There are allies to gain. What do you mean? Also, you know, just being a nice person, helping people survive. You know, that kind of thing. Persuade. If there's a chance to rescue the Arl, we have to try.
Perhaps.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
So, we're gonna do something here, okay? Trust me. Tell me more about yourself.
This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think? We will have to fight for our lives very shortly.
Fair points. But, you know, is knowing a little about you too much to ask?
I beg your pardon, my lady. Where are my manners? What would you like to know?
Do you have any family yourself?
Oh, you mean, am I married? No, I've never had the pleasure. If I did, I'd be lucky to find a woman as lovely as yourself.
Please. Flatter.
If I may be so bold, what of you, my lady? Are you married?
No, I'm not. Actually, no, I'm not. No.
I find that hard to believe. Surely that is a crime somewhere. But I am
Maybe
too
you could
bold,
fix
my lady.
that.
This is hardly the time for such banter. Please accept my apology.
In fact, you are not bold enough, my lord.
You're too kind, my lady. Amongst many other things.
I had to do it, okay? For content, of course, I had to do it. Anyway, are you a skilled warrior?
Skilled enough to know there are many far better than myself.
Okay. I don't want to
Good,
ask
then
the
my
other thing.
secrets are still safe. I was worried for a moment there.
You have some of our Lehman's knights here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Their search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Okay, that's it.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Morgan, -5. She just doesn't like when people help her. When we help people. Oh! If you recall, you found the cache mentioned in Rigby's last will and testament, delivered to Jetta in Redcliffe. There she is.
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Are you Jetta?
I am. You've heard of me?
Just a hunch. Bye-bye. I have something here from your husband.
Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh no, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It means a lot to... Maker's blessings upon you.
Thank you, Stitch. Oh, you're making a decent human being. I know, it's disgusting. Oh god, that close up of that. I know, it's terrifying. Right, Stitch? Look at this boy. Okay, he's kind of like in the way. Give the cats a treat. That you have to chill. Okay? Oh my god. They love here too. I know, it's a rare occurrence and Stitch is going insane. There's Stitch. He bit my hand. He dropped it. Lila. Lila. Stitch. Oh, he held my... Okay, well, he just ate two. Lilo. Lilo. Now. Lilo. He's starving it. Come here. And you can have the rest. Okay, well, there's still like a bunch. Okay. There you go. I'll lick both hands. Wanna lick the other hand? There we go. There's a treat. Deluxe treats. I know! Snacks. Yes. It's true. Barely see Lulu do that much effort into getting the snacks. It's true. It's these snacks. I ripped this open, but it's like some stick snacks. They love these. The others are those like really famous ones. Those orange ones. What is the name? I can't remember. And also the name changes. In Portugal, the name's different. But yeah, it's these orange treats. They're like in the supermarkets and everything. Those they don't really care about. Those are the ones that Lilu does not move for. Lilu... Okay, that was Stitch. Lilu, only if I put it like in her reach, you know? She doesn't even have to stretch her neck. She's like, okay, I guess I'll eat it. Otherwise... Nope. Now Stitch is here, licking the plastic.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here and wait for them.
We have no choice. We must pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
I just hope everything will be all right. So many have already died.
Caitlin.
Sorry, am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
He has the same hairstyle as me. Why would he run off, do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Have you tried looking for your brother?
I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
I
guess so. Is this where humans keep all their wisdom? Your behavior makes much more sense to me now.
Okay.
We don't have the men we need. No sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray and hope for a miracle.
Right.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I didn't think they made women Grey Wardens.
Here we go again. Women fighting? That can't be. And why would you think that?
For more reasons than you care to hear, I bet. Still, there's no reason to think Bantegan's lost his mind. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Right, Lilo? He's right here. And Stitch is like, treats? Treats again? There's no treats, see? No treats. Have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
I feel like they recorded that one later, and the guy didn't remember the voice he did for this character. Because he does this, like, very rough voice, and then for that one he's like, just a normal voice. They're like, oh yeah, we forgot this line, can you record it? And he was like, I did this 2 years ago, I don't remember anything. It just did a normal voice, you know? Because it does not fit, you know? He wants the plastic, yes. He always wants the plastic, but it's mine. Right, Lilo? He's just looking at me. Yeah, also that persuasion thing. So there's a morale thing. I think there's a morale thing behind the scenes in this for this battle. But I think that persuasion thing helps with morale, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Because you can ask him how is morale. But yeah, let's ask what can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Oh fuck, I was supposed to... my lines. Exactly. Why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
For a second, you didn't sound constipated. Exactly. You want to eat the plastic? He loves to eat tape. That's his favorite thing, probably. Tape. Right, Stitch? Yummy tape. Because he loves glue. He loves glue. It's his favorite. His favorite snack. Right, Stitch? Such tasty glue. He's trying to get to the plastic. Yummy. This plastic would be better with glue, but it does have some, like, remnants of the treat, so I guess it's okay. Nobody else can do these repairs?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
I don't know. Maybe you didn't think this through, you know. Is there anything else you need?
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Tell me about Dwin.
He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
But Stitch would love a tub of glue as snacks? Definitely, yes. You would definitely like that. Right, Stitch? That would be your absolute favorite treat. Also your last, but, you know. Worth it, probably. I want to discuss something else.
Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen?
Hey! Calm down, I'm doing you a favor, okay? I'm kidding, yeah, I should. I probably should. I have some questions.
Oh, ask away.
He's trying to attack this guy. I don't think I've shown this guy to you guys. Right, I'll show it on the cat cam. This is Bob. Oh, Lilo's here. Hi, Lilo. Yes. The hair. Yeah, this is Bob. Cyber gave it to me. It's like a... It's such a funny little guy. He looks so silly. I love it. And Stitch was trying to eat it. I guess he does have some glue, you know? That's probably why he was eating the guy. Second smartest cat in the apartment. Yes, exactly. Both of them planning on killing Bob. I know! They both... Lilo also, like, pushes Bob around sometimes. It's very sad. Tell me about what's happened here.
Don't rightly know. We heard the Arl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul. And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere. People dying. It was awful. Good thing Bantegan was here.
Do you know anything about Arlemon's illness?
No. I know the Arlessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask Sir Perth about it. He was one of them.
Where can I get supplies?
If you want weapons and such, you'd go to the blacksmith, but there isn't much left there.
There's nowhere to actually buy or sell things?
Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though.
Okay, that's
Don't drink with him. That's how he sucks you in. Just my luck, our success hinges on the most foolish drunk of a smith ever to grace the Maker's lands.
I wouldn't drink with him. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea since we're going to fight in some hours, you know? Such as the zoomies. When you approach the dresser, something moves inside. You hear a short, surprised intake of breath and then silence. Hello, is someone in there?
No way. This isn't your home.
A small human. I say burn it out.
What are you doing? All right, I'll come out. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
First tell me what you were doing here.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was grandfather's. And grandfather was a great dragon slayer.
Well.
If I was brave like grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took mother.
Now she's acting nice. Here she is. You don't think you're a bit young to fight?
No. Well, maybe the sword was too heavy for me. I guess I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
Where's the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
So I know one thing we can do. If we persuade, if we use this persuasion one, I could use that sword to help the village. We can give it back later. Or we can pay them. Intimidate? Hand it over now. That's so mean. But I could use that sword to help the village.
But I can't give it to you. It was Father's. Caitlin would be so mad if I did.
Ah, it didn't work. I don't have enough persuasion. Perhaps I could help you and your sister in return. Okay, you know what? I don't care about your sword. I don't even remember if it's good. Don't worry about it. Go back to your sister.
But Oh, alright. I guess. She'll be pretty mad at me. But I'll go.
I mean, he's accepting it pretty well. Okay, it fell. Next is... Stitch doesn't understand what's happening. No, he does not. He's very lost right now.
It shall be done.
There's lamp oil in these barrels.
As you say.
No skin. Come on. Come on. Door's locked and looks as if it has been recently repaired. Hello? No one answers your call. Knock on the door. There's no response. Let's try to lockpick the door. Well, you leave me no choice. This is Dwin's door, by the way. I don't think I said it. So let's break it open. Yeah, that's right.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
We'll go where we like unless you'd like to stop us. Intimidate? Or just apologize? I mean, I do want to be nice. But I did just break into his house. I feel like we're not doing great on that front too. Kicking the door open and being like, we were just leaving. Yeah. That's a really funny one. I think I'll just be going. You know what? I think... Yeah, I'll... Forget I broke your door. Okay? Just forget about it. I'll be going now. I'll intimidate. We'll go where we like, unless you'd like to stop us.
No. Have to run the place. It's not like I could stop people like you anyway. The name's
That's
Dwayne.
right.
Pleased to meet you. Now, kindly tell me why you're here.
What are you going to do? Shut up in here.
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
You'll die in here just as easily as you would out there.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Either die out there or die here and now.
So, that's what it comes down to, huh?
Oh, that works.
Fine.
I think.
I'll go. If you want me out there so badly.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this because of you. Go tell Murdoch he won. And I better see you out there in the square when those creatures come.
Actually, I have, you know, I have a reservation. It's like conflicting, so I actually can't be there. Yeah, you know, I've had this, you know, reservation at this restaurant for months, so you know, I just can't go to the battle. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll see you if you don't die. Hero playthrough, yes, that's right. So that's the castle, I think. Oh, Lake Ellenhouse is there. Wait, where? Okay, wait. So it's beyond the castle is the tower of the Circle of Major. Because here it says it's Lake Ellenhouse. We have to go to Lake Kellenhath to go to the Circle Tower. So let's see. What else is this? Oh yeah, we have to go to the blacksmith.
Don't you ever talk? You know, make polite conversation just to put people at ease?
You mean that I should remark upon the weather before I cut off a man's head?
Never mind.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Is this Owen the blacksmith? I need to speak with you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I'd prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in?
All right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Okay.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
Call me Rika.
Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Why have you locked yourself in the smithy?
My girl, Velena. Is one of the Alessa's maids and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Or you could work to help save her.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
I intend to try.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You are asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise you I'll find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Is this a promise we will not keep?
Let's hope not.
What's this?
I said nothing to you, human.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Oh my god, I want to find kittens. Me too. Oh, they both disapproved a lot.
I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it.
Huh, I don't remember seeing this before.
I don't think there's anything you'll need in there. But it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
Shouldn't the militia use this?
Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old anyhow. Yeah, let me open it for you. I have the key.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, they're not that good. They really are not. But you know what? I can sell them to him. You know, I took your stuff and I'll sell it to you.
Doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however.
Hi, Murdoch. What's up?
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantig and the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
We're not only ready, Murdoch, we're going to win.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
I'd like to talk about Dwin.
Thanks for
Not
persuading
Dwight.
him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it.
Okay,
There's not
something
much
else.
time before sundown.
How's morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I still need to speak with Sir Per.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
I don't
Okay.
like being out here, Dwin. The mayor's giving me the evil eye.
And well he should, because you're a good-for-nothing liar and a thief.
Well, we don't understand why we're out here.
We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. And since I pay your wages, you're gonna do as I say.
Oh, sure, boss. Whatever you say.
Alright.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Not at all.
Brave words. Brave words. Well, we'll see when night falls, won't we? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
I should go.
Right then.
There's actually, I want to show you guys something. So if you talk to this Girl Bella.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
Shouldn't you be at the chantry?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
What do you know about that elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
How's business been?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local, and they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig, and if I didn't need this job so badly,
Why don't you leave?
And go where? With no money and no prospects, I just end up somewhere else working for someone worse.
You could leave if you had some help.
You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. What would I have to do in return?
Nothing at all. I'd be glad to help.
That's very kind of you. I don't know what to say.
I should go. So now, what we can do...
Hey, what can Lloyd get you?
We can convince Lloyd to go fight. And I think he always dies. And yeah, it's good for her. Hydrate, thank you. I don't have my bottle here, but I have Cyber's bottle, so steal his. Who are you anyway?
Name's Lloyd. So, why'd you come to the village now? The roads can't be all that safe, not with a war brewing.
I came to see Arl Lehman.
Well, you must have been mighty surprised. He's not exactly talkative these days, eh? Something else I can get for you?
At first it looked like you picked up a small fire extinguisher. It's on purpose. It's like... thirst extinguisher, it says. I gave this to Cyber some years ago. It's a funny bottle, I like it. But yeah, it's on purpose, and he's had some people, like, be very confused, like, why do you have a fire extinguisher? But yeah, it's a bottle. Oh my god, the dog's clipping through Alistair, I just realized. Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Why are you still open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale.
What do you know about that elf in the corner?
Not much. Says his name's Berwick. Arrived here more than a week back. Waiting for his brother, he says. I've never seen him before, but he paid good for his room. Quiet sort.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Either die fighting the militia or die now. Your choice.
But Van Tegan said we didn't have to. He said... Fine, I'll go.
I approve. All who are able should fight.
But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted bloody...
Yes. Stan approves.
I see you got that bastard Lloyd to join the militia. It's about time he did something to help out.
Oh, the others are in the back.
Puts me in charge. Poor Lloyd will have an apoplexy just thinking about it, eh?
I need some supplies.
Fair enough. Let me see what Lloyd stored in the back. You can help yourself.
Yeah, now we can just take stuff for free because we helped there. And I'm gonna take... I'm gonna take everything, actually. All of this is useful. It's all, like, healing stuff. These are... flasks are pretty useful, because you can make potions with them. Health fruits are for health potions. Deep mushrooms are for... the dog stuff. Hello? Then these are recipes and wine. Wine is a gift. Oh, I forgot to give the gifts away. Okay. So some of the gifts are... What is this? Don't eat the cheese. Some of the gifts are not specific to characters, but most of them are. So let's see. I know most of them, who they are for. So some of them are for characters we don't have yet. I think small carved statuette is for Alistair. I know some of the jewelry is for Morrigan, but I don't remember which, so I just give her all of it.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Do you hear Lilo?
A fine gift.
Yeah, so neither of those was specific, otherwise it would be 10 points, not 5 and 4. I think this is for Alistair, but I'm not sure. Whatever.
Get used to this, you know.
It is for Alistair, okay. 10 points, that means we gave to the right person. Get minor constitution with him. So yeah, once you get a certain amount of approval with characters, you know, like we get along better with Alistair, so we get a minor constitution bonus with him. Each character has a spec that they get that it gets improved. Morrigan, it's like the... What is it called? Magic. Morrigan is magic.
Warden.
10, I think, is strength. I don't know. Anyway, it's skills that are very useful. It's specs that are very useful for them. So you want to get, you know, you want to get along with them for the bonuses, if nothing else. Yeah.
Not looking for company.
So this is the elf we were asking about. I hear you're Berwick.
What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
You seem awfully nervous. Why is that?
No reason. I just didn't know how you knew my name. That's all.
You said you were waiting for your brother?
My what? Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
I'm supposed to believe that.
Look, you're very pretty and all, but I was told to... just leave me alone.
What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
How did you know I'm a Grey Warden? Oh, we can persuade. This will be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding.
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they? Who hired you to do this?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Howe. Arl Rendon Howe. He's an important man, Terran Loghain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
If you don't remember, we hate Arl Rendon Howe because he killed our family. We hate him. What are you supposed to be watching the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Fitting.
Oh, all right, I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
You're welcome. Give it to the cult stunt totem. Thank you, love. And hi. What's up? Let's go. We're done with the tavern. See, we're recruiting a lot of people. Just in the tavern, we recruited 2 people. Plus we got Dwight, which Murdoch asked us to get him. We got him and his lackeys. And we got Stitch. He's ready to fight, as you can see. He's watching you guys, so be careful. So this is another one of those guys that we have the quest for the Blackstone Irregulars. So Durnal Garrison in Redcliffe. He's watching the mouse move. So cute.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Did Stitch just break the fourth wall? I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Yeah, I think so. It looks cool. It's a very silly...
Continue staring at me as if I am covered in eels?
Eels would be something.
Prudery. How charming. I expected paranoia. This is much better. I prefer to be stared at lustfully, if at all.
Keep trying, then.
Oh? Then shall I demonstrate an act or two, and you may tell me hot or cold?
I'll save time. Cold.
You are a tease.
Interesting. So yeah, what Morgan isn't normally wearing this. I think that conversation assumes she's wearing this. It's a bit more revealing, you know? I feel kind of bad putting her in these clothes, even though they're much better. She, you know, she has like these special clothes. Feels wrong to like just give her some normal robes. Maybe I'll leave her like that. But the others are better. It's Lilo. Hi Lilo, what's up? Talk to Sir Perth.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit I do not know quite how to address you. Is my lady sufficient?
My lady would be proper. I am a Terran's daughter. I won't say that. Call me Riku if you would.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Have you considered using the oil in the village store?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters aflame.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
I have some questions for you.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Tell me about what's happened here.
You know about as much as I do. I returned a day before the attacks began, having heard strange rumors about the abandoned castle. I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop, and I don't believe we will be enough.
Tell me about the quest for the sacred urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, Arlessa Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Earl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Just what was the Earl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Alessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So the knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Okay.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Yeah, so we're going to Mother Anna to help these guys. Asks us to get them a holy protection. Alright.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Just stay safe, both of you.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Okay. What is this? Irenia? Or does she have a name? I don't remember her. Hello.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
Cannot stand by while monsters attack the defenseless, the helpless. Oh wow, I completely misread that. Anyway.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a woman of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Just how safe is this chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Van Tegan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
It keeps them alive, right? But if they think it helps them...
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Okay.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Mother Hannah has some holy amulets. Would those do?
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
Alright. I'm glad I could help.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Okay.
As you say, we are prepared to meet the enemy here when they come. Maker, prepare us. We shall be victorious.
That's all we had for now. Cone of Cold is my favorite spell. Not even gonna think about it. I'm ready to make my stand here.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
I am ready.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
They're coming. Get to your positions. Make ready.
They look fast.
It's time, men. Know that we fight for the Maker and our hour.
It is.
Oh?
Nope. Please don't go.
Careful.
If they go, they will burn, so you know.
Enough.
Okay, I'll just fight once further back.
I see.
These guys can help. And now you can go. Yeah, now you guys can just... Let me swap. Oh, that was a bit silly. Anyway. Alright, I know I stop a lot, it's probably a bit annoying, but it's easier this way, okay? Please don't run into the fire, everyone, please. Pretty please. There we go. Oh. Please move away from the fire.
As you say.
Okay, attack once further back. Stan, please don't go into the fire. Please stop. Stop, everyone. Okay, alright. Now you guys can attack. I don't like using that mode because then they have absolutely no autonomy. They don't attack, even if they're being attacked, I think. It's a very annoying mode. But it's useful so they don't, you know, run into the fire.
We'll do it.
And I'm gonna use it again.
Very well. So be it. I see.
Okay. Now you guys can do your thing. Please. Alistair's in the fire anyway. Come on. Okay. Use 5 and then 6. Actually, let's heal up. Actually, I think we're good. We don't need a potion, I think, maybe. We'll see. Oh, there's more coming. Okay, we do need a potion, for sure. Let's just use one. Oh, I'm not using the momentum. Stop it! Stop! Please! Stop running in like that. Okay? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Go through here. Okay, okay, now you guys can have autonomy. Oh, Stan died. Oh. Oh well. I think he was in the fire again, so... That's on him. Oh, he wasn't dead yet? I'm confused. He showed up as dead here. But I just saw him die. Okay. I think that's the last... Oh my god, he keeps... Stan, can you move?
From the lake. They're attacking the barricades. We need help.
Sit here and guard the path. I think Stan just keeps dying, which is not good because... Oh, he teleported here. Okay. Yeah, he got 4 injuries because he just stayed in the fire and kept dying and coming back. That's so dumb. I don't want to use injury kits on him. Damn it. Either I go to camp or I use an injury kit. Okay. You know what? We're gonna save here. We're gonna see if this... Then? Okay. Okay, I should use it. I should use it. Let's use 2. Speed, dexterity, fatigue. Damn it! Whatever, let's just go. Game's dumb anyway. But that was really dumb though. He just stayed in the fire and he kept coming back for some reason, even though he was in the middle of a fight. He shouldn't have come back. And then he just stayed there and he kept dying. Yes. So yeah, Lloyd's basically already dead. We don't even get a chance to help him. Which, you know, I'm not really hoping that I can just keep him alive, you know. I don't really care that much. I do try to help other people stay alive, but it's not easy. Look at Murdoch, he's already dying. We can help him, maybe. Oh yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, Murdoch already died, so... Yeah. Who's the man? Who's the man? Okay, alright. What is going on with my FPS? Why do I have like 3? What is happening? Oh, Stan died. I was paying too much attention to my FPS. Oh well. He's already got 1,000 injuries, so I don't really care. She's out of mana, which kinda sucks. Oh, Stan came back. Maybe he can die again, so he can get like 3 more injuries or something, you know. Yeah, okay. This is not going super well. It could go better, you know? Oh my god, what is happening? Oh, the militiaman is dead. Oh, he almost made it, you know? Oh, wait. Oh! You know what? Maybe he will make it. Possibly. Okay, maybe not. There's a bunch more coming. I'm not even controlling Sen. I'm not even bothering. I should be... Oh, he's threatening like a dummy. Why is he threatening? He should not be threatening. Seriously.
Very well. Back! I cannot be defeated.
My god. What is happening? Okay. Okay, there we go.
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious.
Yay.
And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, dear lady. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
There's so much more to do, Pantigan.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Yeah.
Let us bow our heads and give honor
Fair.
to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
you and so many others who have perished here walk with he who is your maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
So let it be.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Okay, I have 3 level ups. I have to go. I'm really sorry, guys. Unfortunately, I have to end the stream here. But yeah, if you enjoyed that, make sure to join the Discord. I send the schedule every week. There's also some fun stuff there. And I'll see you guys Thursday with Baldur's Gate 3 with a full party. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, bye bye.